the dragon stone, something that I want to wear, I want to experiment with. So it's said that the dragon stone is helping us, helping you with finding out your past life, finding out your previous life, reincarnation, you might say. Finding out what you have forgotten all of this time in your entire life, what went on before your life here on earth. So a lot of people on the dragon's path question themselves, is the dragon a reincarnated soul? Are we having another life? Is our entire soul draconic? Well, for everyone, they have to feel it, of course. They have to feel what the answers are. I have my answer, I have my result, and it's actually not that far away from the ancient Buddhists in Tibet or in India, where the ancient Buddhists and the monks are also believing in reincarnation. They also believe that meat is, of course, something that you shouldn't do, because if you are reincarnated into another animal, you will also wish to have some grace, to have some peace, to have some compassion. For the same reason that also I don't do it. So in a way, is it indeed reincarnation that we have? Well, actually, what I came to understand, and it is purely for me, just keep that in mind, purely what I came to discover, what our soul actually is. The reincarnation, it's actually more like a infiltration of the soul inside of this earth, that is inside of us. So our soul is indeed draconic. I came to understand this, and I fought against this idea. I fought against this. So to keep this in mind. Also, I didn't like this idea for having draconic spirits inside of humans. I didn't like this idea because I saw humans as inferior to the dragons, and inferior to this entire earth. And because of all of these religions, they think they are God, but they are not. And of course, a lot of things that I hate about them. So because of this, I hate this idea for having draconic spirits inside of humans. Well, I came to also to understand that we are not choosing to go on the dragon's path, not at all. We are just accepting to go on the dragon's path. And why the dragon comes to us? Why does the dragon come to you? If you ever wondered yourself why the dragons come to you, why they are attracted to you, why they want to be with you and not that guy next to you. They don't even care about this guy or this girl next to you. They just care about you. But why? I always wondered this. I said to the dragon, take someone else. They are more worthy. I'm not worthy to you. I mean, there are billions of people. Just take them. And of course, but the dragon let me know that there was something more about us, about inside of ourselves. Inside of us lives an energy that they are very much attracted to. But what is it? The Buddhists call it a reincarnated soul, but I call it an infiltrated soul, because dragons in flesh and blood are not here on this earth anymore. I believe that they used to be here in flesh and blood. That is why we know how a dragon looks like in flesh and blood. It's a reptilian, a being with wings sometimes and with horns and with a serpentine body that we all find beautiful. All of them, just for the same reason why we think that the earth is beautiful and nature is beautiful, because we are descendants from nature in itself, and just because inside of ourselves, but it's not fully awake yet. When you are born, your spirit was not awake, it was asleep, and your human soul, because you also have a human soul, was having the upper hand. But you already had, once you were born, a draconic soul. A draconic soul that was inside of you, that was sleeping. Not for 100% when you were a baby, but later on when you grow up, then I believe that the spirit of the dragon came to sleep. And that is because the dragon here, in a physical way, here they are not allowed to go. They belong to the fifth gate. that I also came to understand, came to learn what the fifth gate is. They are behind the gates. They are safe there. And sometimes when they are traveling, they want to come here once more. They want to be here once more. But they can only be here inside of another body, inside of another shape that is allowed to come here. So they have to be reborn once more, but not in a dragon body anymore, but inside of something else, inside of someone or something that can do something in this earth, that can have a lot of power and energy. And this power is inside of us. I came to understand a lot of things, but I just, for simply the reason why I was pushing the dragon away, that is enough. That is knowing, a pure 100% human, they want to control everything. I'm not. I don't want to control everything. I pushed the dragon away because I was humble, because I've seen the dragon as more than me. A pure 100% human would not do it. A pure 100% human would shoot the dragon in the face. They just don't care, and care about their gods that have a human face. But because you are not, because you are humble, because you are kneeling before the dragon sometimes, and you just want to be with the dragon, and seeing them not as inferior, not as a pet, not as an animal, but as an equal or even a higher one to you, that is enough of a reason for the dragon to come to you. And this soul that is inside of you is very much protected by the spirits next to you. Your soul, your draconic soul, has a family, and this family is constantly protected under the lead of a god, under the lead of a dragon god, you might even say. One of these elements is very close to you, very much, and is protecting and giving the assignment to all of these dragons to be your guardian and to see how you evolve. That is what I not only believe, what I experience inside of the Dragon's Path. Of course, I can read so many books about it. I can read to you so many books, but I want to explain the experience that I have. But also for the I have a lot of connection also with the ancient Buddhists, the ancient monks that still live in Tibet and inside of India, that they have the same reason as well. Of course, there are a lot of infiltrated souls inside of this earth that are not inside of them, not 100% human, that they are socially awkward, that they don't belong anywhere, but they belong with someone else inside of a community, just like why I call you my brothers and sisters, a community of other people, the others, you can say. So reincarnation is to say that they are 100% another spirit, but we have to remember, and that is also what I experienced, so keep that in mind, that we are also human beings, but not like 100%, not like we are human and we are socially coming together, we are normal, we are actually a bit different. We on the Dragon's Path are different, and that's just simply because of our mind that is also connected with our spirit, and our spirit was sleeping. But when your dragon, when you allowed your dragon to come to you, your dragon has touched you somewhere on the sensitive part of your body, and there it all began. Your dragon soul has awakened. Now you knowingly go on the Dragon's Path. That is because it's not a choice, it is an acceptance, an awakening of your dragon soul. And in the beginning, even when I was awakened, I still said to the dragon, why me? I am not worthy to you, but you are standing next to them, not below, not above, just next to them. That is unlikely with a human spirit or a human deity that a human wants to worship or to be to believe in. Most of the time when humans believe in something, 100% humans, they believe in something that they are raised inside, inside of a spirituality, and that most of the time they expect things from this. But from my spirituality, what I feel, I do not expect anything. I just let everything go. How it comes, how it wants to be, I just accept it. As long as I'm standing next to the dragon that is still guiding me through life, the ancient spirits that is still guiding me through life, just showing me how life is made, how everything is made, how everything goes, just like a baby dragon that is just coming out of the egg. I felt like this, that all of these dragons by your side is holding their wings above you, holding you, protecting you, be there for you. Your spirit, your soul is just awakened. You have made a choice to be here once again in flesh and blood, and here you are, surrounded by the dragons that love you very much. That you don't have to expect anything from them, but to be your guide through this life. Come, ancient spirits, and so hold my hand. My brothers and sisters, be blessed.